All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another big moment of these World Championships. It's in line. Wait, sorry, I have double sound here. Okay, there we go. Another big moment, as I was saying, that is the inline semifinal. Group A is already doing their races as we speak, but we are going to cover Group B from the start. And in Group B, we will have just do a quick recheck because I believe it is Basso, Swagston, Frabo, indeed. And then we have Tuanu, Gabi, and ASG. So these are the six semifinalists on Group B. And meanwhile, let me check Group A to see how things are going. Leo Falanger won stage one. Cooley Cools was second, Dinley third, Nico fourth, Mendes fifth. Miru was only eighth. Wow. Uh, and points, and let's see if there was already stage two. No. So this is probably led by Leo after stage one. Now I'm going to join the lobby. Well, I wonder what the password is. Let me see. Okay. And we will do coverage of Group B. It's been an interesting closing stages of the World Championship, so quite interested to see what's going to happen here tonight. And of course, I only need one rider, and it's going to be Simon Yates, because why not? All right. Joining me as always is our silent director, Emea. Say hi to the kids, Emea. Okay, thank you. And we're waiting for everyone else, including Emea, because I'm already in the lobby with Basso, to join. I know. I'm there. Okay. Meanwhile, let me see. Let me look at what I have here. Trying to find someone I could do a couple of questions to know something, but maybe not here now. Okay. Going back to the lobby, we're waiting for everyone else. They should be already here, but we'll see. Okay, Swaxon's here as well. The pass is, well, I'm not going to say it on stream, but it's actually funny. Reminds me of old times playing a game. Not that long ago. So, we actually have the Classics World Champion Swaxon here, 2020 World Champion. And then we have Basso, that's been one of the revelations of the season. It's probably a kind of race, a style of race inline that might be good for him, but he will also need to keep in mind that uh, after the way he has been playing, it might be that not many people are willing to work with him. And there we have Tuanu also already arriving at the lobby. And Mayor, while we are here waiting, can you tell me like, why Leo Laundry is taking the World Championship jersey when he's not the World Champion? And I think it's Group A. What are the criteria to use the World Championship jersey other than being the World Champion? Because I never understood that. I don't think I ever saw the what is the criteria when the World Champion is not on the lobby. No, no, not Tuanu, Leo in Group A. I think he was asking for the World Championship jersey, and he's using it now. So, what's the criteria? Overall. Oh, I forgot. Yes, you're right. Okay, okay, okay. Makes sense. Yes. I was wondering if there was anything I was forgetting, and there is. Yes, he's the overall world champion. I have no idea. You might want to ask Basso that. Oh, copy? Wait, what copy? Is Gabi playing here? I don't remember seeing his name. Did I? Let me see. Now I need to check. Ah, yes, Frabo, Gabi, and ASG. Indeed. So, quite the interesting names here. Gabi definitely one of the big favorites. I see Swax and Antoine as guys that can definitely be on the fight with him, and then we'll have Basso. Well, yeah, Basso ASG are definitely more of outsiders. Although you shouldn't count them out, especially the first one, because he's been showing good promise. Although he still has to learn probably to be a bit more offensive. And ASG, we shouldn't count him out either, because if you reach this far, you're always competent enough to try and go further. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let me see if I have the actual. Yeah, I do. It is the actual XML, so we will be able to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat. The heat will weigh on today's race. The riders will have to drink plenty. Watch out! A team leader is falling behind! He broke from the pack like a greyhound!
Bardet goes onto the attack. Attack by Bettiol.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? You hear me now? I think there might have been an actual malfunction on the microphone because I had to reset it and reconnect it. Okay, good. So as I was saying, I completely forgot to mention Frabo. He is a very attacking player. He's been in the finals before, and he's always the guy that will put on a show. And sometimes it's going to really end well and be fun. Let's see if he can actually do that this time while benefiting himself to try and get another final, because It's a very stacked group. There are some good names here. I expect definitely to see some interesting things. So let's see who's behind. Hurt is arriving. AS Gaming, like the mountain guy. There's already some pacing, and there is already some tension in here with some helpers getting dropped as we go for the sprinter. And it's Pitcock about to launch Carr and Stewart. Let's see how it goes. There's Basso on the right side going for it. I might. He's going with for. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Yeah, this is messy. And there goes Tuanu and Basso and
Attack! It's a
Swagson.
good moment to show team
And then on the
colors.
inside, Frabo with Nizolo. It's gonna be four. Oh, I think it's Stewart. Definitely Stewart. Wow. Definitely too soon by Basso, who always says he can trust his
Falling
sprint.
behind. A
Well,
team
clearly
leader is
not.
falling
Always. I
behind.
mean, everyone fails. Game says Nizolo second, and wait. Yeah, Eastern Europe. Never mind. Let me go back. Yes, Eastern Europe third, if this is correct. Then Tuanu, I don't know. Maybe it might be the opposite. And then I don't know who the AS Gaming and Swaxen sixth. So this is 10-7, 5-3, 2-1. So Swaxen scoring, if this is confirmed, first and sixth. It's a good start, 11 points. Let's see. Frau already seems to be about to make a move with Betjol and Nizolo. I don't know. Maybe not. It's AS Gaming who goes with
Attacked
Dennis,
by Rohan
Ala Philippe,
Dennis.
who is the puncher, and Mark Cavendish, that uh, does not need any introductions. We all know he is the 82 sprinter and in real life as well. So, um, we know how inline works. It can go from moments where the race is holding during in between in intermediate sprints to absolute mess as they prepare them or as they attack for them or as they are about to happen. So this is one of the most fun disciplines to watch because there's a little bit of everything for everyone, and there's a lot of action in these stages. Because even though you want to win the stage or get the best possible placement, you also need to consider that these points might be very decisive in making sure you get a medal or even win it. So it's Pitcock pacing now. Jackson. Uh, why haven't you subbed your rider yet? I mean, you can just drop him, forfeit. It's not a stage race anyway. Okay, so yeah, but true. But I already dropped mine, so let's hope I don't crash. So here's AS skating now taking the front of the race. 19 kilometers for the intermediate sprint, so everyone wanna stop preparing their positioning. We already see Swaxon here, AS here. Frabo goes again with just two men, Bettiol, the cobbles guy, and the sprinter Nizolo, Giacomo Nizolo. And Fanu is doing the four-man train, I believe.
Acceleration by
76
Bichol.
here, Smith here, and he attacks. Attacks with Jack Bauer. Follows Fravo that added Diego Rosa to the two-man train to actually form an attack.
Acceleration by
Very
Peter
Frabo-like
Sagan.
to do these out of the blue attacks and breaks, and he definitely wants to get in a good position for that sprint. But maybe he's trying something else. Let's see. Rosa is. That's what I'm trying to find out. 78 mountains, so maybe he would like to stay in the front and get those 10
There's a
points
rider
in
trying to break
Willunga
away from the
Hill.
bunch.
Yeah, times two, by the way, that we pass by Willunga Hill. So, who joins? Didamore,
Hello.
welcome.
Welcome.
So, have you been seeing this?
I only see the Group A for now.
Oh no, B is already up.
Oh, then I have to check it.
Well, no, I'm gonna put it here for you if you wanna comment with me, because you will have no delay this way. So right now, I didn't even look as I was opening the channel for the Damore, but the break was already caught and the sprint is about to be fought for. It's Gabi starting with Turgi.
Not even his real sprinters.
No, yeah, but there was a gap between Turgi and his riders. But there goes Toinu, Devasai, Smith, Van
Several
Rensburg, there
riders are
goes
attempting to break
Cosnefroy,
away.
and
Ooh.
Swaxon with car. He launches for McClay and he gets it.
Yes,
Wow.
easy. For
Dominant
Niccolo.
Falling
performance
behind.
from the
A team
Brit.
leader
Two
is falling
sprints, two
behind.
wins.
Trying
Uh,
to not too early with the
Yeah,
start.
for sure. And Gabi
We're halfway to
completely
the finish
messed
line.
his
The
train
team
there
leaders
because
should be
of
coming more and
probable
more to the fore.
blocks, natural of the game. Probably his riders got caught up between some other riders, and that
Yep.
ended up not being good for him.
Not even 1 point. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
He's looking at wrong.
no, I'm not. It's this one.
Yes.
McLean, Isolo, Demar. I mean, only the host knows if this is accurate, but
True
these two
that.
we know for sure, and I think this one can be considered as well. The
The
rest,
Mao
I
also.
don't know.
The rest I don't
Demar
know.
as well. Yeah. McClay, if this is correct, it's another sprint where Swaxon does first and sixth, taking 11 more points, so 22 points in intermediate sprints for the Brit.
Already some real nice points for Swax and the first.
Yeah, that's a good cushion in case he doesn't win the stage.
True that.
He's already forming that good cushion. Uh, I wanted to ask you, the Damore, since we have some good names here, a stacked lobby, I would say. I mean, we have Swaxon, we have Frabo, we have Gabi, which is a fantastic player. We have Tuanu, and then AS Gaming and Basso. Who do you think is the favorite here, or the favorites to pass?
To pass, uh, I I normally think about the normal names, Gabi and
A rider
Swaxon,
just launched
and
an attack.
surely those ones are the more clear favorites. And then I'm gonna look for a third one. I don't know really about the third one, but I think Tuanu was last year in the final, the winner, I think, even.
No, not the winner.
Oh, he did a
But I think
podium.
he was in the final. Yes, I don't
Yes.
remember if he did put it. It's likely. I remember it was a very stacked final, like most of them
Yeah,
were.
indeed.
Uh, it was Inline and Tour for gold for Joe, and Classics was for gold for Swaxon. I can't remember all of the medals, but I think he did indeed win one
Bichol
in
goes
here.
onto the attack.
He did
Van
win all
Rensburg
the
goes onto
stages
the
in the
attack.
team final where I was in, so I know
Oh
that.
yes, I remember that as well.
But I'm gonna see who did win Inline last.
Meanwhile, we have Gabi
A
attacking with
rider is
his
looking to
AP2
give the pack
leader,
the
and
slip.
Carapaz responds as well. That is
Smart for the
Tuanu.
KOM on the Willonga Hill.
Yeah, the two times Wilunga Hill that we will be seeing here tonight, and he tried to get that advantage, but everyone is catching up. Already uh,
Hard
some
pacing
no
to
some
get in
things
the
going
front.
on there with Basso because they're already discussing about possible
There
blocks
we
and
go. That's two-thirds
non-blocks,
of the
and
race behind us.
seems like he always finds himself as a victim or not. I have no
Blocks are
idea.
the most talked about the last days.
Wait, sorry.
That blocks or
Oh yeah,
intentional blocks are
yeah.
the most called about the last days.
Absolutely, and after watching how the decision has been made around that, I'm not going to comment it, but I'm going to say I'm surprised, to be honest, on how it was made, how quickly, and how dramatically. So, KOM, everyone is going for it. Tuanu is a bit behind.
He's off on
Let's see
his
if he
own.
can
The
Yeah.
team
come back.
sponsor
Now
won't be
Gabi going
disappointed.
with Bardet,
The pace
few
seems
hundred
much too
meters.
high for
Let's see
many
if he can take
riders.
it.
Bardet
Very
goes onto the
imperial, and he
attack.
takes it. And I think Passo
Oh
is second.
yes.
Did
Or
he even
Swaxon, 2nd. Basel or Swaxon.
let's see.
I don't think that is correct.
No, for sure. So it's a matter of knowing if this, let's exclude this and know first should be this one, second and third, one of these guys riders, in this case Thomas and
Yep.
Tupolik maybe, or Tupolik second. I don't know. We'll see.
We will
But yeah,
see at the end the host.
PCM being PCM.
Indeed.
Okay, here we have ASG finally appearing a little bit more in the race. Uh, in the spray.
Oh, there's a gap.
What? Sorry.
There's a gap forming with 12 men and
Yeah. I mean, the KOM fight ended up making sure. Oh,
oh. Maybe that's why the gap happened. Is it you or game?
I can't re-enter now.
Yep.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Is it your internet?
My internet had a spike, and I lost connection, and now I can't re-enter the lobby, and I can see an S3.
Rip.
So, fun stage. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. So I guess we'll comment from what's happening on actual Twitch.
"20 kilometers from the finish, so things should come down to a mass sprint for the line."
Even worse, less footage to talk about. There's Is it me only having extreme lag on the stream?
I got only a black screen on the screen.
We've got 50.
Yeah, me too now.
Now it works. Nice and fun. So, 14 Ks to go.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, I think I got the image back.
Strikes him with the attack from at the downhill section.
Only 10 kilometers left.
With Twanu in the following it.
Yeah, we got Bobby on the right side, so it's gonna be. I don't know who took the KOM, but now in this downhill, I was expecting this. It's a good moment to try a sneaky attack, and there goes Swagson. I don't know who he has there. Puncher and leader, maybe. I'm not sure. Thomas, yeah, probably the puncher.
We're into the last
I don't
5
know who
Thomas
else.
is the mountain guy.
Yeah, Thomas. I know. I said maybe he probably has Thomas and the puncher, but I'm not sure. But Thomas, we can see is there indeed. So now it's Basso ramping up the pace. It's gonna end on a sprint as expected, and Gary and Thomas already preparing to launch the rest of the team. And on the left side, Gabi and Tuanu. On the middle, there's ASG. On the right side, there's Basso. I have no idea who's in the middle. Where's Frabo is, I mean, in the middle, there was
Yeah, I
Tuanu
miss
and ASG.
Frabo totally.
Just
Oh, I
fantastic.
see
He really
Frabo's
was the
rider somewhere in
strongest
there.
in
The
the
switch
leading
is getting
group.
launched. And it's Tuanu in the middle. On the left
It's
is Gabi. Now,
almost
Elganissimo Frabo and Basso just strikes like a madman, going with three guys. And Swagson is going. It's going to be for Basso. But is it going to
no.
be
It's
for
gonna
Basso?
be Swaxton.
Swagson, Stewart,
Swaxton or
Tuanu, and Clay's going to be for Tuanu. It's going to be for Tuanu.
Numerous in this
no,
difficult race.
no.
Oh,
It's
winner, winner,
McClay that wins.
winner. Daniel Clay. Wow. What a performance from the
Yeah,
Brit in this
Swaxton
first race.
really good, really good.
Wow. And what a sprint. That was really hard
Yeah,
fought. But Swaxson
Basso
finding the
Basso
perfect
went
timing.
really early, and
Yeah, yeah.
with
Extremely
four
too
four
early.
guys, and
Again, and I'm not talking, and I'm not saying this to try and talk anything badly about Basso because I actually quite like the dude. I just don't like the way he plays. But yet again, he says when it comes to the sprint, I can trust myself. Again, not the case. So Swaxon is the new GC leader after stage one
yeah,
for the inline semifinal of Group B. See
he
if we
gets a
can
lot of
get a.
points.
Let's see if we can get an actual GC in moments. What is he saying? All right. Oh, shut up in there. I mean, I've been commenting these for ages, and it never happened once. But yeah, I should know it's PCM. In this case, it wasn't the game; it was my internet. But
Remco
go
out of time.
Remco, go! Well, you should have already retired him at some point. But yeah, I guess you're right.
Rip Remco.
There's no point in risking. But at least I got to see the ending on Twitch, and I'll be inside again for the next race.
Oh, so Swaxton
Yeah,
wins.
yeah. Sopics, Sopics. As I was saying to you, this is actually the world championship of that multiplayer mode. If you're still here, and these are the semifinals of Inline, which is kind of a mixture of classics, but per stage. So, what do you want? Ah, nice things. Yeah, yeah. So, KOM goes for Gabi, 20 points.
Yep.
Then
Oh,
Basso, 12. 27. Basomore 7 more. Actually, he 19 close. Swaxon has like 5. Tuanu with 3 more has 10. And AS Gaming has 2. Alright, tell me when I can enter. Because
Grande Brabo.
I'm on.
Second
Why did
20.
Frabo even end? I'm trying to. Oh, fourth. Well, that's not over for Frabo for sure, but he's gonna need to do better in the next few stages because Tuanu and Gabi, right now, if it ends,
Same for
if it ended right now, they would be passing.
same for AS Gaming. His best result 6, and at the points not that many. In the KOM battle, only 2 points, and the same for in the sprints. AS Gaming has to pull hard to go further in the inline.
What the fuck is going on in there?
I miss EMEA commentary.
Because I don't see. Ah, okay. Nope. Still no. Ah, the probably still making the lobby. Okay, nice. So, impressive performance by the Brit. Do you think that he can keep this gap and maybe even increase it in the next stages, or will Gabi and Tuanu and even Frabo maybe have a word to say?
I have to look at the map how many points you will get for that stage.
Oh, I have no idea. While you
Oh,
look for that, I'm gonna join the lobby.
oh, it looks like a very interesting stage with a big horse category climb in the start, and then a couple 2 and 3rd and 4th category climbs at the end. So it's gonna be interesting who's gonna focus which sprint.
Indeed. Wow, look at these points.
Yeah.
All these KOMs. I mean, it starts with an HC, which is already quite a fun, but then we have all those. Then the second, obviously, but then those fourths and thirds. That seems like small points, but there's quite a few of them. So,
And I think it's gonna be small roads at that. So it's gonna be interesting.
oh well, it should be really interesting to see how this unfolds.
Indeed.
I mean, a very uh, a very determined Swaxon in stage one, but now this is a completely new stage. Everyone needs and wants points, and not only is the stage up for grabs, there's one sprint and loads of KOMs that might make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see. Let's see positions. It's top 10 here that gives points, right? Or only top 10, I think it is, probably. Let me find the stage placement. So Swaxon was first, Tron was second, Gabi, Alfgander Fravo, Swaxon stealing fifth place. Then Basso sixth, AS Gaming seventh and eighth, Gabi ninth, Fravo 10th, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so sixth and seventh for Basso and ASG. That's actually a terrible start for them. They'll want to uh, come back from that as soon as possible, and this might be a good stage for it.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe now he has to attack to get those big points at the KOM. The
Well,
climb.
he has to make something happen. That is for sure. How he will do it, we'll see. Quite interested to see what's the strategies lined up from these guys. All good players, but all with different styles.
Yep.
All right. Note to myself: keep the guy going
Don't
until the race
retire.
ends. Yeah, that was a big ready indeed, and
Hello and
that's the
welcome.
moments I live for in
The
a
route is
stream.
fairly hilly, so there should be
Not
plenty of
just for mine,
action.
but from
The weather
the
conditions
readies of
are
others too.
excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's missing here? Let me see. Oh,
So Swaxon
one.
is now in the lead with
Falling behind.
98,
A team leader is
and
falling
second
behind.
place Tonu with 64. So he got a bit of a
98,
gap.
64. Yeah, it's not a bad one, but of course, the
Attacked by
stages that give
Rohan
more
Dennis.
points are about. We have one here, and then the last one. So,
Quick attack by Van Rensburg.
first attack of the night, we have ASG and Tuanu in the first break attempt. 4 men to each, and let's try and see who they are. 78 Mountain, Puncher, uh, 82 and 76 Sprinter for Tuanu, uh, Time Trialist, 82 Sprinter, Puncher, and 78 Mountain for ASG.
So his gaming is fully going for that first sprint with the sprinter. For
Yeah,
sure. To get that full
absolutely.
to get the
I mean,
full points.
it's not a bad idea to be honest. Then there's this huge ass climb in this one, and by here the sprinter will be long gone unless there's like
He's
a very
going to
slow
take them
pace.
on by himself.
Yep.
By the way, let me see the steepness of this. Ooh, yeah, sprinter. Oh, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Sprinter is definitely not going to be anywhere near after this, and
I think after that climb only the 78 and the 82 climbs are
yeah, but there might be because it's well, there's some bumps
Arnold
here and
Van
there, but
Rensburg is
there might
off.
be time for the punchers to re-enter.
yeah.
Let's see. I mean, some of them are now in the break, even the 78s, which is good for whoever has them in the front because they might need them there. Uh, Swaxon just pacing, but Gabi wants in on that action and
Demar
sends
is
four
off.
guys. I'm gonna guess Sprinter, um, Time Trialist. Oh, actually, Swaxon placed Stewart in the middle of Gabi's attack. That's actually very well played.
A rider just launched an attack.
And now he brings the rest of them. So perfect. And yeah, 78, Puncher, 76, and 82. Gabi has 82, 71 Mountain,
Aha! He's trying to
Puncher,
give his
and
pals the
78. So
slip.
everyone bringing at least the 78 and the
Bosco wins.
Puncher. Basso. Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah, Bosco for Schmidt.
I was identifying riders. And who was second?
Schmidt was second from Twenu.
Oh, so okay. So see what my. Oh yeah, I just saw the replay. Uh, because the Twitch has a small delay. Let's see if the game is correct. Yeah, it
Okay, that
actually says
isn't
that.
correct.
It says Frabo third, and Smith is not correct for sure. So yeah,
Attack
really
by
messy.
Rohan
Yeah.
Dennis.
So it says E1, and where are the other boys? We have Swagson, and I'm gonna lift it a little bit.
A rider is
Little for
attempting to give
19.
the
risk to
pack the
already
slip.
bring in 78 in.
No, definitely not. Definitely a good move. He can fight for the KOMs, and he can stay in the front. But in this case, even the puncher is there. But
Yeah.
if it is for the 82 climber, at the end of the day, they will be in the front to help him. Uh, I mean, I would say that pretty good chance. This is for the climber, so it's really good to have them up the front. And of course, the 78 Mountain is the perfect guy to waste on trying to get KOM points.
Yeah.
So everyone is here, I believe. Yeah, Frabo as well. Wait, Frabo did a team attack. I just noticed. Yeah.
Look, he's the only one with his full team. So,
No, but he attacks inside
uh,
his attack. So
okay, this is maybe not smart.
let's see who he takes there. 78. Now that's perfect, actually.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
interesting, at least. Because he's going to try and get an advantage for the KOM. I
So
don't
who's
think they
gonna.
will allow it. But people are going to expect him to pace.
Yeah. Who's in the back? All the
Uh,
82s.
all the 82s, yeah. This
Otherwise, the
is
best thing for him to do is not attack and just put a pace on, so that Peloton not coming back. So
yeah, and
like what he's doing now.
It's in
he's
such
doing so
percentages
with
that the strongest can
Sobrero and
create some gaps.
Rosa again, but always keeping where's the 82 guy? Nebula, here he is. Uh, close by, and he needs to ramp up the pace to not let them enter easily, and so he is trying, and there's still a gap there. Wow, there's some tension here. Pascal on pacing now, trying to keep that gap going, and he's completely shattering the actual break with his pace because he's the only one with the leader there. There goes Nibali, but so Bravo on protection duties. 8.7 to go. That's a massive attack from Frabo. Maybe it is too soon, but let's see. Because everyone is back in. Of course, there's going to be people dropping here. You think this might be too much too soon?
Uh, it's hard to say because I don't really know
Oh,
what his intention was.
ASG, ASG sends his 82 guy as well, and Frabo only has two riders.
That's smart for him. How many points do you get at the horse category play?
Um,
If
15,
you
10,
know.
7, 5. Let me actually see the rest quickly. It's
So if you
I think 10, yeah, 15, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. So 15 points for the winner.
so
That's
if
something
he
to work for. Oh,
yeah,
he goes
so if
alone.
Image Gaming have to get big points in this stage because last stage he only got sixth and 3 points from the KOM and intermediate sprints combined. So if he wins this KOM with minimal 2 players. He's back in the game.
Let's see. He's taking Dumoulin and Alaphilippe on his wheels, so he's going. He's putting all the meat in the oven. Here we
This
see
climb features some
Swaxon down
dreadful
to top. So
percentages.
this has been a mad pace where loads of people are down to their leaders only,
Yeah,
excluding ASG and that has two helpers and Basso that has one. And Nibali now pacing, trying to drop as many helpers as he can and as many opponents as he can. And he's gonna go for that KOM. Let's see if he can reach it.
he's gaming still with 3 in.
Yeah. And the three better guys to have in a moment like this. Puncher, 78 and 82 mountain guys. Now Basso,
Basel joins with a 73.
always very conservative. Let's see if he
Oh
tries to
no,
go for
it's
it
not.
as well. Puncher is
Oh,
over for AS Gaming,
yeah.
naturally. He
He
wouldn't
didn't
survive the whole
even.
climb.
He didn't even help.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what he was doing in the wheel. I mean, terrible. He could have been doing protection to save a little bit of Valverde's energy. And now Swaxon goes behind Antoine Wu, and finally Basso as well by himself.
Nibali still got a big gap in the
And
final KM.
ASG is more worried about saving
Oh,
domestiques than to
oh.
actually score, and that is terrible for
He
him
needs
because
to score. He
we
needs.
knew that when this climb started, it would end with the 82s unless there was a massive break
Yeah.
with the 82s. And there we go, Nibali first, Thomas second, and I
Mm,
believe Bardet third.
yeah, I think it's that way.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The game says yes, so that's
Anyway,
what
the
I
game
saw as
is
well.
moving forward.
Yeah,
So,
we can't rely on the
oh,
game, but
our eyes are this time correct.
okay. I expect to see some of those domestiques come back eventually because
Yeah, but
everyone
still,
is alone here.
after the second category climb, there's still a big moment.
I mean, it's interesting to see what people select to do here. This is just 5-3-1, but it's points that can be decisive. Now they stop, obviously, because they are with Frabo and no one actually wants to pace when they're down to their leaders. And like I said, this could open the door after this climb because there's a
Yeah.
little bit of flat here, maybe 20 kilometers or so, for some helpers to return.
Someone dropped this rider to get back to the peloton.
What peloton? There's no more peloton.
Yeah, I mean the mistakes,
18?
guys.
Watch out, a
I
team
think it
leader is
was
falling
Gabi
behind.
who
He's
brings
off on
him
his
back.
own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed.
Gabi with 3 men.
Oh, yeah, Gabi dropped to get his
Yeah,
helpers. Let's see
This
if
climb
he's
is
gonna
feared by
make
many
something
riders.
out of
The
that move,
percentages are
or
very
just
high.
uh, because Swaxon is also carrying Yates and Carr trying to get them
yeah.
there, but with Bardet pulling, might be easier for Gabi to take them. And there goes Geraint Thomas alongside Walter and Carapaz. Valverde here, Nibali here, so Gabi the only one not to score in this KOM.
Yep. It's only
Uh, well, the only one not to fight for it because only three people will score.
Flat tire. It
maybe
always
that's
happens at
why
a
he
wrong
brings the
moment.
back, not to take that risk.
Yeah,
Ooh, shuffle.
it's a helper, so okay. Everyone now. That's good playing from Gabi if you can pull it off.
Yeah.
There goes Nibali again, sprinting. Thomas on the left side, Carapaz on the right
Attack
side, but
by
it's going to be
Vincenzo
Nibali yet
Nibali.
again.
Nibali for
Thomas second
Thomas
and
for Veltes.
third, yeah. Valverde fourth, but he doesn't score, so that's the top three. So right now, 150. These guys are going to stop, and Gabi, obviously, let's see if he still has all three. He has two. And the two he needs, leader and puncher. Oh, no, actually, yeah, and Swaxon here with the puncher. All Swaxon needs to do is ride in his tail
Yep.
because he has no obligation to work. And Gavi actually has a lot of time to close this gap because they're probably stopped there exactly waiting. So they don't want to be working without any helpers. Swaxon doesn't need to work because he has his puncher coming. And behind we have Fanu's puncher, ASG 78 Mountain. I think he could use the puncher here instead. And Frabo is further behind, so it's going to be messy, but I think these three will for sure get in. Uh, Maybe even these two, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And
These
this
five, though,
one,
it depends on if someone starts to pace when they reach
yep.
here.
If they are, well,
So
see if Straxon or Gabi paces.
let's see. They have two men,
Yep.
and already
Straxon wants to,
Selection already putting Thomas to work.
and Gabi puts also want to work with
Bardet,
Bardet.
obviously, because this is clearly for the puncher now.
Yep.
Oh, Thomas doesn't seem that healthy. Let's see. Maybe it was
So the
momentary.
gap is 130 to the group of
Watch
Frabo.
out! A team leader is
Uh,
falling behind.
Dumoulin is here, and Debazai. Where's Debazai? He must have
He's
entered
still
because Carapaz.
no,
He's
he's
not
still in
here.
A1. He's in A1.
Oh, right. I missed it. Oh, he's
He's
dead.
dead.
Oh,
Oh,
big blow for Tuano.
yep.
Tuano's gonna have to play for Carapaz and hope he can win.
Ui,
There goes Swaxon with Thomas and Carr.
By Geraint
Antoine who's
Gabi
Thomas.
following with just
Attack
one
by
rider, and
Richard
Bardet now trying
Carapaz.
to follow with his two.
for
With his
that
helper, I
made,
mean.
but that was made that emoji and that animation.
What, sorry?
That but that made that animations, and maybe that's why Swaxon doesn't want to relay anymore.
Yeah, let's see. And another steep part, sort of steep, begins and will lead to a fourth cat that gives 2 and 1 points. ASG still trying to clearly to recover energy with Dumoulin, and now it's Basel
There's a
attacking
rider
with
trying to break
Walter
away from the bunch.
because he
Very
wants to take
early.
those 2 points extremely early,
Attack
but
by
followed immediately
Carapaz.
by Tuanu.
Calabush. He's
Yes,
here.
and
Ooh, Gabi.
oh, Gabi's leader was dead there for a moment.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does,
Oh, he's
because
in book.
he's definitely trying to bring him back and not kill him, preserve him. But I didn't even see who won the. Oh, never mind. It's still
Gabi
17.
has a book, he says, but what
Oh,
for book?
I was right. Wait, who won this shit?
Nibali.
Nibali Thomas Walter. Maybe that's correct. I don't know. I didn't see it. Okay, so uh,
That's not
53
really.
kilometers to go. Uh, Swaxton has two riders. Bardet
Yep.
again, not in the best health possible. He needs to try and recover some energy. There's this downhill for it. Other than that, the parkour is going to be very bumpy.
Yep.
Going to be
No,
ups and downs everywhere.
not many time to consolidate the
We're into the
energy.
last third of the race. We'll
Yeah.
soon know the final outcome.
Let's see if there's any sort of cooperation when you go to
The
Côte de
riders are
Luz
going through a
Clocher.
very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
Now they're naturally going to fight for it.
Yep.
Uh,
Falling
Oh, he said he
behind. A
lost
team
control
leader
for
is
two
falling
seconds. I've
behind.
happened. It has happened to me to lose most of the controls for actually the entire night, and that was terrible because it was Tour, second round, I think.
Carapaz wins the climb.
Carapaz takes the 3 seconds, the two
Yes.
going for Walter, and I didn't even see who took the. Let's see, because it's been such an eventful race. Nibali, naturally.
Carapaz felt Nibali, of course.
So, 45k to go. They're gonna be caught soon,
Yeah. By Swaxon.
unless Swaxon stops putting the relays in.
Maybe Swaxon doesn't really care about that Tuanu and Paso can get the points. That 2 and 1
Well,
points.
he also wants to secure points for himself because if he lets them win, this is not the last stage. They would actually probably go either ahead of him or very close to it.
Well, if Tuanu and Basu makes this leader dead, I don't know if they get the other guys
I think
in the
I'm
back.
sticking here because I want to see if there's some sort of cooperation. Oh, these physics. Taking screenshots of this for later on. I'm sure they're there
And
somewhere. And it's going to be
Val,
Walter, then Carapaz, and again, this might be Nibali. Yes, I think so.
not really a sprint for that.
Yeah, he's just rolled over. Game says Nibali. We'll see later on. And now Swaxon again, putting Thomas to work. Gabi obviously lost energy with Bardet when he lost control, but he had some time. Let's see how his bars are. Again, he's already taking Bardet to the front, so he has the energy to work with Swagson. ASG, which has no puncher, but has
The
two
riders
men,
are in a portion above
wonder what he's gonna
10%.
do.
His G should also relay.
I mean, I think he was trying to catch them. I saw Basso saying, "You don't have a puncher, don't." So, I mean, he
I
doesn't have a
know,
puncher, but
yeah,
he still has a rider to try and get something out of the stage. So I would work
I don't know
regardless of.
why Fabo is so much in the front with us or Nibali because he's the only one with basically one guy when the peloton was not.
Yeah, it's probably needs to be a bit calm now
Yeah,
because he needs to have energy if he wants to go somewhere in the race. 3.5 for the next KOM. It's the third Cats. 3-2-1. Oh, Swaxan actually going to the front and making his move for it. Starting to pace.
same for Ace Gamer. He
Basso
got
as well. There's some struggle in there between the two, and let's see what happens. Is it going for Basso or for Swagson?
doesn't
Both
go.
sprinting. It's Basso. It looks like
A small group
Basso.
of riders
It
are
looks
trying to
like
get clear of the
Basso.
bunch.
And Swagson does 2 and 3. Wow.
Yeah,
There's a
so
breakaway
That
in
was
the leading
three and
close.
group.
3 points.
Yeah. 3 points for Basso, 3 points for Swagson, pretty much. And here we have everyone uh,
But
back, and ASG still has Doom along.
HG is fully going for the sprint, I think.
Well, I don't think there's much else he will be able to do at this point. And now he
Oh, he's
goes.
attacking.
He bursts from the
Finally,
pack
he
like a
tries his luck.
greyhound.
But he's immediately caught
This
by
climb
Basso.
features some
Yeah,
dreadful
attacking in
percentages.
the KOM might have not been the best plan, but he had to attack in the uphill anyway, so just
Maybe he
not
gets
on
some points
like
now.
possible.
Let's see if he goes for the points.
Trying to burn Dumont to try and get these points. It's gonna
He get
be
1 point.
um he gets 1 point. Yeah, not as big as he would have liked, but two
Mm-hmm.
points wouldn't be that much better anyway. But he needs to start collecting them. Let's see if he
Yep.
gets some more. Now is the most
So only 40 category climbs remaining, so not
yeah,
very
not
big points for ASK.
and there goes Gabi. I
Yeah,
was expecting this for a while.
Attack
He
by
had been
Bardet.
recovering energies there, and Swax immediately following SG as well.
Construction
Tuanu,
goes.
Sabo, and Basso might be in for suffering in the later parts of the race because they've been without help for a long time. Runs back together. Basso going for the KOM, but Tuanu is going to come from the left hand. Second for
Oh,
Tuanu,
Basso
first.
wins.
Yeah, Basso wins.
Watch out, a team leader is falling behind.
Let's see what Swaxon does here because I think Thomas is done. No, no, I don't see
15
him.
kilometers
I
remaining.
don't see him in the.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's
Oh,
done.
so
So,
Bardet is
so
still in.
what? Sorry.
Gabi is the only one with still 2 remaining.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though
Let's.
Bardet was dead 2 times.
Yeah,
And
and we have
attack.
Acceleration by
Frabo and
Valverde.
ASG attacking. Both men need something out of this stage, so let's see if they can. But they're not gonna make it stick because Bardet uses. I mean, Gabi uses Bardet for as long as he can, because eventually he's going to die again. But he
He's
needs to
dead.
use it to close this, and there we
Oh, the
go.
block.
Oh, it's Bravo and it's
Cabo
ASG.
is gaming again with 1 point.
And Bravo actually tries to make the gap stick, and
He
10
can do
kilometers
it.
to the finish line.
let's see.
Nobody's.
It's 9.7 to go. Swaxon, knowing that this is a risk, immediately goes up to him, and now Gabi using the dead bar there to relay for as
Yep.
long as he can.
I
No,
think up half a minute. But let's see if they are willing to relay.
if no one works with Gabi, will have to attack at some point
Yep.
because Bardet isn't gonna last uh, much long after the downhill finishes. He's gonna try 99, but Bardet dies. And now it's Simon Carr pacing in the front. Let's see if Swaxon's going to cooperate. Frabo, I'm
The
sorry, who's
finish
going to
line is
cooperate
getting
with him.
close. The riders just passed the
But
5
the
Damn
kilometers
others
it.
road
are
sign.
but
They are
a
almost.
fight for the KOM will give them a little gap for
The
2
riders
more
are in a portion
seconds.
above
And
10%.
Swaxon's going to try and take it. Gabi as well. Basso as well.
Gabi sitting for it.
Oh, but Imperial
And
Simon Carr, because the puncher, of course, has uh, far more
oh,
acceleration for this.
Valverde's off.
so
So mountain, mountain, puncher, mountain, puncher, mountain. So Gabi and Swaxon are the ones in advantage right now
yep.
because they have the fastest skies, and the sprint is about to unfold. 1.2. Swaxon was sprinting there for a moment, resumes it again.
Oh,
It's Gabi on the left side, it's Swaxon on the right side. It's going to be for Gabi, it's going to be for Swaxon.
oh,
A
close,
great
close.
win
But
in the
Oh,
sprint of
another
this
Swaxon
win
wins
time,
for
it.
the
man.
British.
The
Winner, winner,
tailenders are
chicken
still coming in.
dinner.
Swaxon's strong.
Oh. Carapaz got third, so that's good for Tuanu. Basso again striking at fourth. I believe it was also
And
fourth in the first one, and Frabo fifth, ASG sixth. So,
and is gaming against sixth, so that's not really good for him.
well, that's pretty much. I don't know if mathematically, but pretty much the qualification over for him.
Yeah, he
And yeah,
tried to serve it and it didn't work out.
yeah, for sure.
A rider just withdrew.
Let's go. Yeah, please.
Uh, Ace Gaming doesn't start the third stage.
Oh well, seems normal. He was already out of it
Yes.
anyway. Guys, what aren't you going times? Thank you. Nope, still not.
This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high.
Let's see, Stewart, Demar, and Stewart going after Yates. Come on, Yatesy. Where am I? Bring you to the last climb.
So who's gonna win that sprint?
Let's see, it's gonna be Gabi and Swaxon.
And
That's Swaxon.
Swaxon wins.
Okay, there we go. Here are the scores. Simon Carr for Swaxon wins the stage.
Fast second.
Benoit Kozlov second for Gabi, yes, and Richard Carapaz third for Tuanu. Let's see if we have a GC. Believe we do. No, we do have the points though. So Basso made 10 points in the points classification by winning the sprint. Swaxon, no, ASG did 7. Alexander Frabo 5. Tuanu 3 plus 2 plus 1 makes 6. So that's all she wrote in the points. And let's see if the KOM is here. Yes, it is. 23 points for Frabo, 17 for Basso, Swaxon 15, Tuanu 11, Gabi 7, ASG 3, Swaxon 3 more, ASG 2 more, and Gabi 1 more. So Frabo at least collecting some good KOM points. I wonder if we'll have an actual GC. I'm gonna go check on the server. Okay, so This is from stage 1.
Oh my god. Mm. The big goat has the results.
Oh, I have it because they may actually took these and passed them to me to stream. So there we go. Big up to the rescue with MS help. Where's the new lobby? Why is it 6 people, bro? Should be 7. Tell Basso it's 7.
Jeez. Swaxon on 216, Gabi on 141, Antoine on 131. So Swaxon is, I think, already qualified for the final.
Mathematically, maybe. Well, with ASG not playing, yes, he is. Yeah, that's quite the big gap. 216, 141, 131. Yeah, 118 points. But yeah, he's pretty much in the final. It's going to be between Gabi, Tuanu, and maybe Basso and Frabo if they actually get a win on the final stage. Let's see. Okay,
The last
it's
stage
7,
gonna
not
be
8, bro. Oh, third stage is interesting.
mm-hmm.
Sake. I told him 7. Yes, we do, man. I'm gonna pass them to you. We already said him on stream, but I'm gonna send them to you. Yeah. So as Didamora and me were saying a while back, Swaxon leading 216, Gabi second 141, Panu 131, 10 points behind Gabi, Basso 98, Il Grandissimo Fravo 92, and ASG Rage Quits with 40 points.
Yep.
So he's going to be last, guaranteed. Frabo and Basso are somewhere around 49 to 42 points of the second place, and even less so of the third, less 10 points of the third. So they still have a shot at this, but uh, the players in question are Tuanu and Gabi, which are very good climbers and very good players. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy for sure.
And if I was now, I should just try to get points on the first KOM to be to have more of a secure gap to Basso and
Yeah, I mean, definitely something they can try, guaranteed, because all they need is to keep a good cushion on the gap. And maybe it will be enough. Let's see.
yep.
Quite tense this semifinal. Even if there are big gaps here for Swaxon, for example, that is pretty much qualified at this point, or almost. It would need like a major turn of events for Swaxon to go out, which would include him not scoring points. Uh, Probably Basso or Fravo winning. No, I don't even think it's possible for him to not
No.
qualify though,
The
even if
the
he doesn't score. Yeah,
difference
the
is
difference is too big.
118 points. So
Yeah, I mean, one can pass him if things go wrong for him. 3, not
yeah,
really. Even well, there's KOMs, but
and
10,
surely you're
11.
gonna get points.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing strange happens.
Yeah.
Yes, he won't. I know. Emea, he rage quit after stage 2, I believe, or had to go or something. I have no idea.
Nah, he didn't want to play because he was so bad tonight.
Yeah, this is bad for who is behind like Frabo, and I agree with that because people who are behind like Frabo and Basso want as many want all the players in the lobby so that there's more people stealing points, and people abandoning the stage just makes life harder for those who need to recover gaps.
Isn't that normal a penalty like what Ghosty did in solo?
Is it what? Sorry.
Like what Ghosty did in solo because he left after 2 stages, I
Hello
think.
to one and
Yeah,
all.
but
Is that the same
The strongest
situation?
teams will certainly take
yes, it
hold of the
is,
race as soon as
and
the road
I
starts to
can tell you
rise
right
so as to
now,
help their
while people are
climbers.
being punished for blocks that they likely didn't even do, uh, others are rage quitting lobbies, like Guillermo did on I don't know what discipline it was, elimination, I think,
Yeah.
and doing stuff like this, and nothing is going
Watch
on.
out, a
So
team leader is falling
But
behind.
for me, it's very strange.
the difference is Guillermo had called before that he had to go, and Ace Gaming just didn't
And
want to
Ghost
play
did
anymore.
did Ghost warrant that it was? I have no idea because
Here we are
I'm not
in
even
climber
trying to
country.
prosecute
They're
Gusty or
off on the
anything. He's a
first
good
slope of
guy.
the
I'm
day.
just saying equal criteria to everyone.
Yeah.
Probably should be more. The rules should be more clear about this and not applied differently according to the people in the situation. That's all I'll say.
Well, we're already starting with the first climb when we attack, and Twanu
Well, Tuano's
go
sending all his meeting into the oven, so all the main helpers there. He's probably with it's a time trial. No, it's a 76 sprinter that he keeps. Makes sense. And Carapaz and Swaxon also trying to do the same. Gabi, Basso, Frabo has only two in the front, which is Rosa and Nizolo. Interesting.
with width.
Weird, weird decision. 82 sprinter and 78 mountain guy, but okay. And Swaxon takes everyone and their mom except one guy to protect the leader. Basso as well. No Walter, yeah. I think Frabo was just gonna try and go. No, yeah, there we go. I was expecting this, but it's gonna be everyone together soon.
Yep.
Okay, let me relay with you, AML, so we don't stay too far back. Get some water, pretend like this matters, and meanwhile, in the front of the race, uh, everyone, as expected, is back together.
Yep. Twanu goes with his foreman.
Yeah, definitely trying to take them KOM points. Imagine if he did a 1-2-3 or 1-2-3-4.
And he's good on the
I
way
mean,
to
that
catch.
would be like 25 points, I believe. 17-22. Yeah.
Then he has
So,
good cushion to Basu. But
well,
Basu also,
realistically, 1-2-3 because someone will like, and there we go, it's Bauer,
yeah.
obviously. And if he goes at this pace, someone else will die. But even a 1-2 would be like 17 points. It wouldn't be bad at all. Boss
Basu needs
also
to catch
dropping a
him because
rider. And Frabo going with the guy he needs to, which is the 78 guy. Um, let's see how's the fight for this gonna be.
if I
Cepeda
was
is leading the charge.
if I was Frabo, I should also attack with the guys what that Twano
The
did
riders are
because
going through a very
he's
tough
even
portion with
behind Twanu in
percentages
the
above
standing, so he needs
10%.
more points.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, uh, that's a good point actually. But and here's Swaxon with Yates, Scar, and McClay. It's actually a good point. Let's see what he's doing in the peloton. He's actually moving. So with Nibali. So I don't think he's that worried about KOM points. I just think he wants to win. And who's dropping here? What the fuck?
What happened?
Causing a fire bug, and then they appeared like times 2 million and so many
Yeah,
numbers. Didn't you see?
that's a bug if you
Uh,
put it on zero. But what's the
yeah.
problem with
Where's Cosner
that's not a bug. That's just
going zero?
know what Gabi says. Why should you?
I mean, did he retire? Because I don't see him anywhere.
No,
There is me and the Mayor, Stewart, Bauer,
There's an attack in
Stivar,
the leading group.
Sturgis,
Some
Mazzolo,
riders were not
Vecchiolo.
giving it their all and sharing the pace.
the
Oh, he's
sprint
here.
going on. You missed the sprint, I think.
I mean, can't blame me, you know. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
I did. I was trying to see what the hell is gonna go, and it says Cepeda hurt Rosa, so I don't know, man.
But 13 points for 20.
So now it's the
What?
descent. It's
Yeah,
less
13
physically
points in
exhausting
total
than a
for
climb,
Tono and
but it's
this
more
KOM.
stressful as the riders must choose their
if this is
trajectory
correct.
well and maintain a
Yeah.
good position on the bike.
And then only 9 for Basso. So
Interesting. Uh, Kozlov is what? His puncher? That would be important. It is. Interesting. Well, let's see how this ends. We have these 8 here, 78, 78, 78, and only 78. Ludwigsen trying to get back, and now Gabi and McClay. Wow, from 4 guys, Swerkson is gonna be. Oh, he has 2 here, okay. Sense. Now Gabi has 5.
with Krosnova in it.
Yes, Kozlov is here. Somewhere. Oh, here he is. So, Gabi is actually trying the long distance here.
Mm.
He's like second place. I don't know why he's risking this much this early.
I think he's also not in the safe zone already. Let me look.
He's not what, sorry?
In the safe zone, 141 points does he has now. So he has to get a margin.
Oh yeah, he's not safe, obviously not. But I mean, between not being safe and having to risk, while you have some
This
room to
climb
work with,
features some dreadful
Gabi is a good
percentages.
player that knows what he's doing, so maybe he can. He has the numbers here. Oh, Saru
Oh,
blocking everyone. With their mom. Terrible. What happens? Now Nibali, Cepeda here. Uh, looking for Thomas and Walter here. Carapaz here. Now is the time where they need to respond to Gabi as quick as possible, because or else it might become
yep.
nasty for them. And as always, I see Basso in the back of the peloton. Now actually uh, with a bit of a gap, but as always coming in the back. So everyone, I see not everyone, but almost with 5 riders, except Frabo has 4 and Gabi has 4. So interesting. It's gonna be another KOM in 5 kilometers. Right now, everyone's back together as they ever will be again, because these guys in the back will not be re-entering ever again. And here goes
Oh
Twanu
no,
with
at
Sepek.
Spikes and following. And Gabi
Waits
also.
as well, and Gabi also, but just takes the puncher because he already is down on man, so he's gonna protect. He's gonna keep carving out to protect and help Varda when needed.
Let's see who gets the point.
Speaking of Varda, oh, there was a small gap
Falling
here.
behind! A team leader is falling behind!
Some actually went with it, and Basel, Swaxton, and Gabi got left behind. And again, here he is on the back, and others for some reason are
Yep.
closing it.
This climb is
Amazing.
feared by many riders. The
Bottom
percentages
red.
are very high.
What,
Nah.
sorry?
Not joke.
Oh no, I got it now. Yes, it was like slow mo.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
So 1k to go to the.
okay. Let's stick here to see who wins the sprint. Tupalik in the front, along with Cepeda and Rosa, and Rosa starts going.
The current pace is a bit too
And
docile
here
for some
is
riders
Jay.
who are looking to create a
Oh, it's
breakaway.
Oh, Tupalik.
wow.
The Entente and the
That
escape
was
group is
Gaan
far from cordial,
we not
but
die
okay
there
then.
are a couple of riders who want to go it alone. So it's noses downhill, which will
Oh,
allow the riders to catch
Trouble
their
a bit
breath.
behind with Nibali. The race has fallen up, has exploded, and is completely stretched. And now it's run for your life if you can. We have Twaxton's leader with Gabi Stream. Man, this is a messy affair right now.
What is... I'm mogen saying... He dropped the spotter because of a bug.
I've heard that like in the last 2 or 3 stages I going through. I don't know if it's true. Maybe it is. I'm not accusing the man of anything. It's just funny. It's like the second or third time I hear that.
Cosnefroid can't ride. Walter can't ride. It's a new excuse.
And now Gabi is about to close the gap
Oh,
with what's with him. What?
one of the riders of a Basel falling fall back to pick up Walter.
Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see if someone will strike again in this climb. It is Tuanu putting up the pace. And
The riders are in a
finally,
portion above
Thomas
10%.
of Swaxton and Gabi with his 3 riders arrive at the party. And Basso, right now, has already joined as well, I assume. Yeah, here he is. But only with Hurt because he still had Tupalik in here. So yeah, he's good. Prescribed pace? Was he on some medicine or what? Oh my.
Oh,
You gotta
Tanu is
laugh.
also bugged. Oh my god.
Muchos bugs, and Fravo is attacking with Ulisi, Rosa, and Nibali. But now Tuanu is recovering from his bug as soon as he does. Starts pacing, 5 kilometers to go. Let's see this. Average 7.6, max 11.6 gradient, 8.1 kilometers, of which 4.4 to go. And now Basso taking the left side of the front of the race. Still feels a bit messy how this stage has been, but
Yep.
it looks chaotic, and that's actually fun. There we go, Carapaz in the front, Bardet in the right, Walter now taking the middle, 2.6 to go. I don't know what's... Oh, red car zoom. But I don't know if it affected them. I didn't see the whole move. Oh, but it's
Oh,
terrible.
oh.
Jesus. Well, now they're back. But it's for Frabo, for example, he got on the terrible position for the KOM.
Yep.
Saxon isn't a good one as well.
Also
And now goes Barry and Devizai protecting Carapaz. Now it's Basso with Pelican hurt. They get the
There's a few
gap.
riders
There goes
jockeying for
Devizai.
position at
He's
the
Devizai
gonna
front.
wins.
fight for it. He wins. He's followed by Barry,
A
and
rider is
it's
taking his chance
Tupalik.
alone.
Yes.
Yep.
And then Carapaz and Cepeda, in case they'll still score, but I don't think they do. No, it's just the top 3. But they follow
Falling
the actual
behind. A
attack.
team leader is falling
Or try
behind.
to. There we go. Race is blowing up again after yet another KOM, and now it's downhill time. In between, there's going to be that small bump there, and then a little bit more of downhill to try and recover some energy. Although, if it's bad energy, it won't be recovered fully here. But I believe there's going to be time for everyone if they're managing well. And now Tuanu desperately trying to reach Gavi and Basso with that have their domestiques while he takes his full team to attack and try and get the win here.
They're heading downhill, so they've got to make sure to keep warm and make no mistakes on their trajectory.
So Bardet putting himself in the in the service of pacing in the downhill, which will not cost him anything. They're just slow pacing the downhill as necessary, because they will have lots of opportunities in the next climbs to close this. So uh, right now, Tuanu actually has to see how he manages his energy
Yeah.
because it's going to be an intermediate sprint, and I'm sensing these guys might get away with it unless Tuanu wants to spend energy.
Oh, Tupalik.
And there goes Tupalik.
I think he's the only one
Attack
really
from a
going
rider?
for it.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. He gets the win.
Oh, Bagheera wants to sprint for it also.
Yeah,
Smart from Twanu to not really.
yeah, smart move from Gabi as well, waiting a bit more to not
Yeah.
waste so much energy when the climate is going to start right now. And Tuanu knew that in the grand scheme of things, he can't waste energy there. So that's the good move to do. And now, holy shit, man! No,
Ooh,
not gonna
V8.
pace. Not gonna pace for these guys. Okay, so here we have Cepeda. He still has the three guys. Let's see here. Tree.
And
Walter has the
to
other two on the front. Where is Frab? Oh, Frab. Oh, he's
Bravo
here.
is. Yes.
Well, now they need to make sure that they don't lose too much energy in keeping with these guys because they're gonna go hard. Especially Boss, as always, in the back. In this case, it's just Philo because he only has his leader, but he
Mm,
needs to
just
be
other two
careful.
are in.
He needs
So,
to be careful with the energy consumption. So let's see this climb. Hmm,
two momentums. Three.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sort of a triple, a trident there. Okay, Carapaz now trying to maintain something because the others are reaching him, but everyone is gonna get together.
Yep.
What's this? Dowsett, Jenny. Okay, these are
I
helpers.
don't expect them, but
What? Sorry?
I don't expect thousands to be back at the penalty.
No, absolutely not. And Tuanu again pushing in the front.
Not really pushing.
Well,
Look
keeping the
like
front, which he doesn't
that.
really need at this point.
That's true.
But the pace has diminished quite a lot now, obviously. And now everyone
Everything
just
goes to the front.
looking at each other, Swaxton in the
It's
front.
in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
I expect something to, if something happens, oh, this mouse is killing me. It will be either on the next time, which makes more sense, or
Yes.
someone would actually try a gap to get a gap on the downhill, but that makes no sense here. But Swaxton is actually going in the uphill part, so let's see if he can make it count. Frabo as well following him. I thought they were going to go too
Watch
late
out,
into
a
the
team
downhill,
leader is
but no,
falling
that was actually a
behind.
good move. But Tuanu joining them. Gabi and Basso behind, but they should catch up. Oh wow, Gabi is having a terrible life with Basso because he leaves the gaps open, he doesn't close them. It's a fucking mess. Man, I feel for you, Gabi. I feel for you. And now Tupalik. Uh, okay.
Weird.
I don't think he wants to have to pace again. Uh, so he's just keeping that guy in the front, but it's done because others are actually putting some pace, and Fravo's gonna go. It's becoming a very tense race right now because
Yeah.
uh, there's this climb and then two more, and everything will be decided. There's no more second chances, no more tomorrows. See what happens here. 21.8 kilometers, 1471 of altitude at 4.5%. Not a steep climb at all, but let's see who's going to fight for the KOM at the end of it.
Now the most steep part of the
Most
climb.
steep part is arriving now. Let's see if someone decides to strike for the KOM or even for a gap. And it's Swagston. Slowly, looking like he was slowly rolling out, but eventually just pushing forward. And Basso now
This climb features some dreadful
seemed to
percentages.
want to do something for a bit, but did not. And Ilganissimo Frabo, of course, is the first one to respond by joining.
Attacked by Diego Lisi.
And now Tuanu is trying the same as well. Gabi trying to not be screwed again by gaps. But he's tangled in there. Falter, oh, it's messy.
I don't think Gabi and Bas are going to be friends after today.
Yeah, that has happened quite a lot lately with people that play with him. I don't know why. Well, I do. But
Ooh.
it's just that Gabi had been talking about him lately. Oh, he's not that red anymore. He has been learning. I'm sure he has, but from time to time, and I missed the KOM.
Frabo wins it
We're
with
into the
those
downhill
two
section.
guys, I
The
Oh,
think.
riders can take a breather, but
okay.
they can't let their
Let's
guard
see
drop.
what the game
Falling
says.
behind! A team leader is falling
Yeah,
behind!
and Thomas third. And the H fourth. Okay. Because we were focusing here to see if they would manage to close the gap. They didn't yet. Should be a matter of
Not yet.
time. Good downhill to recover, it seems. There's some good turns here. Next we have Mayan de l'Azur, and it's 7.1%, 14 kilometers, max gradient of 12.6. So, it should be fun, especially the second part.
Mm-hmm.
9 seconds, and the groups are about to merge. "14 people, thank you for being here and watching, because tomorrow we will actually have more. It will be the Classics final, I believe.
Yep. Tomorrow is the Classics final.
Should be
So this is the last
hopefully a
third of the
very good
race.
final.
Anyone who is gunning
Let's
for
see
victory has
how
got to make
it
a move fairly
unfolds
soon.
after some very unbalanced semifinals. Let's see. But for now, we still have this semifinal for inline, and round and round we go. Everyone is back together. We are as we started. Well, with a few less men, obviously, but everyone's back together. Is the Chupa League here? Wait, where's Okay, Chupa League's here. Where's Carr? Further behind? Yes, yes he is.
So Swaxton only has 2 now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Swaxton and Basso and
The riders are going
the
through a
others
very
still
tough
have
portion
3.
with
But let's see
percentages above 10%.
how long they will last when the action on this climb starts. Because I already see Frabo speeding up, and he's gonna go again, isn't he? Indeed. And Gabi immediately trying to close. Oh, Bargi gets caught there amid Tuanu's man. That's bad news for Gabi that has to wait for him, which means Frabo gets the gap going. Let's see if he can keep it. Oh, they're Tuanu going like a madman, desperately trying to catch up as soon as possible, trying to drop people in the process, knowing
Again,
that
gap
these two.
forming.
Yeah, and he's got the gap. Meanwhile, Frabo is breezing, but about to be
Watch
joined
out,
as
a
well,
team leader
obviously.
is falling behind.
And Gabi.
Got close to
And,
gap, but still.
and they. Oh. And Swaxat actually has to launch himself trying to close that.
Yeah,
Because Basso will
Basco is
not
not
do
going
it.
to do it.
Yeah. Let's see if he does now. There goes Debezai, and moving him to the right. No, that was a natural movement actually, so all good. I thought he was going to move him to the right to not block anyone, but then as he went left, I think it was a natural movement. So he's dead pretty much. Yates, Thomas, everyone with two guys except Frabo, but he's going to drop Ulisi sooner rather than later because he's already uh, in his last legs. Let's see what happens here. 5.5 for the KOM.
And now the seaport begins
The riders are in
again.
a portion above 10%.
Okay. 12.5 gradient before we go to something less. And but everyone down to two riders. Ulisi is done. Thomas needs to stay glued to that back of the race if he wants to not get a gap. But Frabo attacking yet again with Nibali and Rosa. Tuanu immediately trying to follow. Tuanu has not been making life easy for those attacking because naturally he knows he needs points. And Frabo is trying to get points as well, which if he does, it would be to steal them out of Gabi and Tuanu. So Tuanu trying to respond. And there we go. Both of them not down to the leader only. Swaxon and Gabi with one guy, and Basso is down to the leader as well. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see if these guys re-enter or not. Highly doubtful. Let's
One is
see.
already dead.
Yeah, I meant in the downhill because now this ending is going to be high octane pace, and let's see who gets the KOM. I don't know if they will cooperate afterwards. Probably
Bravo has.
in the downhill they should.
Yep.
And
This
it's
downhill will
Carapaz,
allow the riders
and
to
it's
recover from their
Nibali,
earlier efforts.
and it's,
And then
so
after.
fourth's gonna be Thomas, and everyone down to one rider. And then there were five. Three here, two in the front, 1 minute and a half. Gabi manages to hold on to his 78. And, oh, here's Yates. I think
Falling behind! A team
Palik
leader
is
is falling
further behind.
behind!
So let's see what happens here. Right now they seem to be cooperating well. Let's see if Tony passes ahead after the water. Yeah. And now Basto asking Gabi to recruit Bargi. Gabi has no interest in that, obviously,
Yep.
because he'll be far more useful afterwards. And here, these guys continue to work well together, but I wonder if they recovered enough energy because there's going to be these bumps here. And I want to see how that downhill ends. And there we go. I was waiting.
Well,
Naturally, I was waiting for that.
it
Because
was
he's
the
definitely.
same.
Oh, shit. Naturally, he was going to keep barking, and it wasn't to relay. And again, he strikes again. Let's see if these two can keep up.
Well, maybe.
Oh, let's see the intermediate sprint, by the way. Let's see if
So
they continue. Uh, I
for
doubt
them,
they
I
continue
think
to
it's the best
cooperate.
to continue with the to the finish line.
Yeah, but they should and not fight for the sprint here. I mean, because that will cost energy, and they're about to do a big climb. That for some reason doesn't even have info on it. What the fuck is this guy doing? I don't care. Okay, 115. Now, Gabi making good use of his domestique to try and close the gap, to try and drop the other two. And both Thomas and
It's in such
Walter
percentages
have
that the
to be
strongest can create
uh,
some gaps.
very on point with their managing to try and. Oh, here's Yates actually. That's good for Swaxon. Very good for Swaxton. Let's see if he has energy to help, even if for a little bit. Yeah, everyone's saying Basso, I won't piss for you. I'm not shocked after what happened last night. Oh, this is a mess. Politics turning this lobby into a fun mess. It's gonna be close. Gap has fallen quite a lot, and Swaxton actually still gets some work out of Yates, some protection in this case. So maybe these two still have a shot of dropping Basso and eventually breezing past these two. Let's see. Depends on how everyone has been managing. Now Bargill pacing.
They are coming back.
Yeah. And now Swaxton is gonna. Thought he was gonna go for a while. I still think he is. Let's see. Basso is in a very delicate position here right now, being the only guy in this group with one leader. I mean, they're gonna force the pace up a little bit, that's for sure, because they want to catch up here. And here they continue their good work, by the way. Fluid cooperation. No one complains. Gap is increasing again, and yeah, Yates is dead. Bagi is the one pacing. Wow, but it's a long ass climb, so.
We're in for a
When
great
Bagil
finish.
dies,
The
I will
line is
work
not
and then
far off, and the
bam,
riders are really
attack
going to have to hang
from
in there
back.
on this climb.
Let's see. Wouldn't be shocked, obviously. He's done it before.
Swaxton
Uh,
still with two.
what? Sorry.
Swaxton also still with
No, no, no. Yates
one
died.
dropped now.
Bagi died. Now let's see who works.
The finish line is getting close. The
Welcome
riders
to
have
everyone
just
that's
passed the
watching.
15 kilometers road
Slomi,
sign.
Daniel Miko, Harsh, Louis,
He's not gonna.
Tuan, Hi Tuan. What? Sorry.
Well,
Tidamon?
I thought first Basso is not gonna overtake, but he
He
did
has.
eventually.
If you guys want to root for your favorites, give your opinions, please do so. And now we go back to the race. We have, yeah. I mean, I'm not shocked that he is actually doing it because if he yet again failed to do it, people would definitely. Oh, and there goes Swaxton, trying to close that gap as soon as possible. And here, what happens?
Valdo's still in the wheel of Gabi. And Valdo.
And of course, he tries to follow immediately, but Gabi's uh, gonna keep up with them. Wow, there's like a major fight going on here,
Yeah,
and
nobody wants to work really.
I don't know if who has the energy for it after what we witnessed, but if they don't start working here, these two have it in for them. Let's see. They're gonna start increasing the tempo again. Seems like it.
The riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
They're letting Fabel or Twan win the three behind. Looks like
I don't remember the gap. Let me see.
it
I know
was
it was big.
they were close. And now it's already 1 minute again.
No, no, not that gap. The points gap, because
Uh,
Gabi is actually the second place and Tuanu is the third. So Tuanu will take the second for sure, but I think Gabi might be hope safe with third. I don't know. I can't remember the stage points, but this is going to be actually a dramatic ending if it comes to
yeah,
that, because
gonna be close between some guys.
7.5 to go and Swaxton actually attacking and dropping the other two, trying to reach the front of the race. He does. Now let's see if they have the energy left for anything. Yeah, you open again. He's correct. That's exactly what happened. And everyone stopped working in there, and it almost cost them the race. And let's see if it didn't, because Swaxton is already up there.
Valdo, yeah. Let's see what Swaxon is gonna do. Swaxon doesn't really have to win the stage.
No, he doesn't need to win the stage, and he
The riders
definitely
are in a
doesn't need to
portion about
work for
10%.
with them. So
Yeah,
he's just focused on not being fifth, for example, and even then,
Antoine goes
Only
for the
5 kilometers
pace,
left.
followed by Swaxon.
4.9 to go. We're closer and closer to the finish, and now Frabo does not have the immediate energy to go. Uh, and it's Swax and Tono in the front
How
with
to close
Basso
this?
trying to close it. Yeah, 4K to go. Who's gonna take it?
Gonna be close.
3.5. Everyone's still in here. Who managed their energy better? Can it be Gavi? Oh, Tuanu
Gonna
again
attack
trying to
again.
go at 3, pacing it up. Gavi follows. Basso going, but at his pace. Same for Swaxon, and I don't know how Frabo's energies are doing. And Gabi launching himself to get the stage win. Swaxon immediately closing. Frabo in his wheel. Basso and
Valter.
Tuanu.
Oof.
Oh, this is going to be messy. It's going to be a messy affair.
Yeah,
And the Brit is going to go again, and the Italian is trying to follow him. And there goes Tuanu from the left. Frabo's going to go. Gabi's going to go. Let's see if Swaxon also still has the energy. And here comes Basso on the right. He might take it here. 500 meters to go. They launched the sprint. It's Bardet, and
it's
it's
gonna be
Swaxon.
Bardet. Swaxon or
It's gonna
Bardet?
be one of them. It's gonna be Gabi.
It's gonna be
Gabi and
Gabi.
Swaxon is that. And Swaxon is that.
His
Ooh,
aim
But
was to
Swaxon gonna be
even
win it,
second or
and
third.
he didn't
even if he
disappoint
still
his
takes third,
teammates.
it's enough.
It's a
He already
job
passed, and
well
he's gonna take
done.
third. Second, sorry.
Okay,
The tail enders are still
And
coming
Frabo
in.
is out.
Fabo's out.
I believe that since Tuanu was fourth and Basso only third, we're gonna see the KOMs later, obviously. But uh,
Yeah,
depending on what happened in the KOMs, I think it's gonna be uh, Swaxon leading, then Gabby second, and
and
then
I
Tuanu
think
third.
Twanu third. Twanu
Yeah,
third.
yeah. I think the three best players ended up
Yep,
getting the result they deserved.
yep.
I think Frabo deserved a bit more as well, as he was very attacking, very offensive, never gave up. But there's only three spots. Someone had to stay behind. In this case, it was, I believe, Frabo. Uh, well, ASG had already left after stage two, and of course, Basso. So
Yeah.
someone had to stay and someone had to advance into the final. Right now, we're waiting for confirmation, but I can say that it's yeah, Swaxon, Gabi, and Tuanu by that order. So let's see how this when this is confirmed. Why are you trying to? This is all 85 now. Let's go. Oh shit, wrong button. At times 8, not the easiest thing to do. Sprint, 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 motherfucker. There we go.
Did you win?
I was 19th, top 20.
Goat.
Doesn't really matter. Of course, if it mattered, I wouldn't be sprinting for it. All right. I was tense, and we have Swaxon here. Swaxon, hello.
Nick. Oh shit! Stewart is outside. Hold on.
You actually made it on time twice on a row. We are having improvements here.
Well, I'll be late on the future one.
No, please don't. All right, Swaxon, that was. I mean, you always had a good gap to work with in the GC. Uh, So I don't think you being out in the third stage was even a possibility, but it was a very tense race, especially between Gabi and Basso. Uh, do you think that that made the race more interesting?
I think there's just a few occasions where well, I don't think I saw it, but I'm sure the stream it was caught on the stream. It seemed like Bassett was opening up gaps for
Yeah,
no reason. For no reason. It's like you don't like. I can understand maybe trying to get as far to the back as possible, but the last thing you want to do is open caps and make it more work.
Yeah, I mean, he's been the subject of several people complaining of his playstyle. Do you think today was another one of those examples, or not that much?
Uh, Only really in that last stage, I would say.
In
Just
that
it's
part,
just
yeah,
it's more of a case of because I know I can understand with all most of us have been there. We want to be at the back, saving energy as much as possible, so that when we come to the final climb, we have the most bars. There
yeah,
also comes a point where you do need to just make sure it's all together still. There's going to be
yeah.
plenty of other ways you can manage your energy apart from just go on the attack. Like not go on the attack, go to the back.
Uh, Tonight it seemed easy for you. So tell us about your race. Did you feel comfortable, confident? Because
It's
here it was different from classics.
I mean it's I think the easiest round I've had. I mean not like easiest round, but like in terms of participants, not in terms of that, but like just in terms of like because I've run the first two stages. It's like I think the first time I felt like I had complete control, like over the third stage. Like
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
have to
like
worry.
dominance, both sprints, winning the stage. You made it look easy, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, apart from that, I did win the first stage with my 76 sprinter.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a that was a bit strange.
Well, I mean, we've seen it before, and if someone can try it, that's you. What happened there, by the way?
I bet I launched too soon. I launched too soon simply with I
So
launched.
your
I
launcher
didn't.
actually,
No, it was
your
no.
launcher,
It wasn't even my launcher. Like the puncher launched my sprinter, and the sprinter just died too soon. But because I had the 76 in the wheel, it's like he could just go. He just had freedom to go for the win, and lo and behold, that happened.
wow, that's actually a quite entertaining moment for a world championship semifinal.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's an inline semi-final. I'm winning sprint stage with my 76 against 82 sprint. Something's not quite right there.
Sounds about right. But let me see how Group A. I don't even know how Group A ended because they played earlier, and I want to see who will be the full composition of the final, so I can ask you uh, about it. Where is it? Okay, there we go. It's Leo Falandri and Miru. Why am I not surprised that these two are always together in uh, union and in peace, of course. Huli Cools actually qualifies, and Daniel Miko Mendes and Dinley in last place do not qualify. So it's going to be Leo Falandri, Miro, Huli Cools, you, Gabi, and Tuanu. That's an interesting final there. Do you feel confident for it?
I mean, we'll have to see. I'm hoping, I'm hoping I'd do quite well. I also know that I'm in three finals, in the big three finals, and we all know how that normally ends up.
Yeah, usually.
With
Uh,
normally ends up no gold.
Let me
So
just say this: we have the classification of this group. So, Swaxon wins the group for 325. Gabi second, 286. Twanu third, 233. Basel fourth, 197. Frabo fifth, 167. And ASG Rage Quit at stage 2 has 40 points in last place. Carry on,
yeah,
Swaxon, you were saying?
yeah. So that's gonna be a good final. It's fair. I mean, it's only two. Actually, no, three. Well, I'm including my. I'm thinking I was in last year's final. I wasn't. That's a lie. But it's like half of them were in last year's final. I think it'd be quite intriguing.
Wait, are you the only person to be in all the three finals, or is
Yeah,
Leo? Oh, you're the only one?
yeah. I mean, the only one.
Oh, wow.
Tuanu, Leo, Joe, and Miru are two, and the
So
rest.
that's a yeah. Not only do we know there is a curse for it, now you're the only one having to deal with it. But as we really know, you're not really a guy of superstitions, are you?
No, I'm just gonna have to play and pretend it doesn't exist.
There we go. Sounds about right.
Uh,
So excellent. That was a very fun race. It was fun watching you and some of the others ride. I mean, you seem to have it controlled obviously all the time, and you are in the final. You are in all three finals, so congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Best of luck, and I really hope that you do not end up with zero gold medals.
Hope not. I really hope not. That would
All
be
right, that would
that
be
would just be.
yeah,
I expect a lot of trash talk if that does happen.
yeah. Wait. Okay, projection of Road GC. Uh,
What do you mean
Let me
projection?
see. That would be Miru is no. There we go. Swaxon leading 816. Miru second 7774. Basso third 658. Joe Whiteley fourth 645. Tuanu 629. Leo 628. Campione 623. AS Gaming 516. Josep Prema 454. Huli Cools 429, 421 for Mendes, EDK 403 and 12th, Daly 13th, 354, Gabi 14th, 352, and Trivelato 15th with 349. So uh, all these are in the final, right? Yeah. So Swaxon, right now with these projections, because uh, you are in all three finals, and Miru is in two, as you said, inline and tour. Basto is in classics, Joe is in classics and tour, then Tuanu is in tour and inline, and Leo is in inline and tour, and that's about it. Everyone else left has just one final. So theoretically, you're on a very good spot to win the road, GC. Is that something you want to aim for, or are you more worried about the actual gold medals?
Um, I think if I get just aim for the medals in like in all the solo ones, I think the road GC will just come along with it. So
So
it's like I
that's
just
true.
it just like it'll just come naturally as long as of course like results will come the way. But I feel like if I can as long as I medal all three and at least one or two of them are golds, it should come my way. It should come. Well, I say it should come out, but I can't really say that because Cyanide are not British. PCM is not a British game, so it won't come home.
True. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Swax, and best
Of
of luck.
course.
Congratulations on being on all three finals. I really hope everything goes well for you, and thank you for being here, man.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right. We're gonna close this, but before, let me just see because I know, as I already told you, that tomorrow we have the first final of Road, where we will be seeing Swaxon again, much like some of the familiar faces. And then there's a bunch of team events. I don't know if we're going to be streaming any of these finals or not. And then we'll guarantee we'll be in well classics tomorrow, then tour next the following Monday, and inline the following Wednesday, 26th of May. That will close the World Championships. So these three are guaranteed. Maybe we can get well one of these of team if possible. It's going to depend of the logistics. But if you want to watch Classics final, tomorrow is here on the IMA with Emea, our silent director, that does an awesome work, and I am the voice of the IMA, the big dog. Thank you all for being here. Good night.